Hello everyone and welcome back to another Pokemon Quest video. In today's video I thought I would do something a little different and do like a beginner tips video. So the thing that I wanted to cover in this video was something I was talking about the other day. Kind of like these pie charts that you can see on these on like every map. There's a pie chart with a color representing each ingredient. So I kind of want to talk about like the best places to go to get certain Pokemon that are like the best Pokemon to get you through the game. So first, what we're going to talk about are like rock type Pokemon, which I will show you the recipe for. There's actually a couple recipes, but for the stone recipe, hold on, which one should I finish? Actually, I can finish this one real quick, just so I can show you guys. Um, First recipe we're going to be talking about that has really good Pokemon for the start of the game is the Stone Soup a la Cube, which I will show you the recipe for real quick. If I can just skip this. So the recipe for the stone like type is what was it? I believe it was this. 3 apricorns and 2 fossils. I'm gonna test it real quick. Yeah, 3 apricorns and 2 fossils is the recipe for stone soup. And the Pokemon that you can get from this soup are Rhyhorn, you can get, I think, Geodude. Here, hold on. I'm going to switch over to a website real quick, which I will be showing you guys. So right here, I am on a Pokemon wiki for the Stone Soup recipe. And from the basic one, which is 1 apricorn, or wait, what can you do? You can do 3 apricorns, and 2 fossils, which is the recipe I just did. You can get a Rhyhorn and a Geodude, 50% for both. That is the probably the best recipe you can do because Geodude and Rhyhorn are both amazing Pokemon for mid to late game. Because as I said before, I'm gonna switch back over to um. So as I said before, these first 3 worlds, Gloomy Cave, back, wait, first step, and back Fourth Brook are like the 3 beginning worlds. So with those, you can just use the starter that you pick at the beginning, and then you can use the 2 Pokemon you get from DLC, Lapras and Snorlax. You can use just Lapras, Snorlax, and then the starter you used for these 3 like worlds. But if you did not get the DLC, then this will be a little bit more challenging. So like as soon as you can, when you start farming through first step, as soon as you can start cooking what you want to cook, you should aim straight for the stone recipe, which I'll show you again, is 3. Actually, I'm gonna do this in the gray pot so I can show you guys. It is 3 apricorns and 2 fossils. Super easy recipe. It only takes 9 apricorns because it does take 3 ingredients for each one. So 9 apricorns and 6 fossils, and then you just cook that, and you can get an easy Rhyhorn. Because you're probably not gonna have like any better pots, so you're probably gonna be cooking it in gray, and the ingredients that you can get are probably gonna be very slim because it's so early on in the game. I will also be making a video right after this one because I will be gone Saturday, so I'm gonna be recording 2 videos today and putting them out today. So that is why I have 2 videos today and I won't have any tomorrow. So I just completely lost track of what I was doing. So I'm going to go to the expeditions and I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so the places that you can get the different pots are if you go to World 3 and you beat this world, you will get a bronze pot. So what I recommend you doing is cook, if you do not have the DLC, to get through these first 3 parts. I would recommend cooking a couple Rhyhorns, and if you want to go with the good recipe, which I will show you on screen now. If you want to go with a good recipe, right here, it's Onyx, 97% chance to get an Onyx. Onyx is a very good Pokemon. He is a very good damage dealer. And right here, these recipes you probably don't want to focus on because they're more expensive and they're Pokemon that you don't need for the beginning. But Onyx is like a really good Pokemon because he has Rock Throw, he has Rock Polish. Those are both top tier moves for stone types and just in general. So I would say if you did not have the DLC, definitely farm for use the Stone Soup recipe to get through these first 3 worlds especially. And then like once you beat this level, make sure to go straight for World 3. Make sure to beat World 3 as fast as you can before anything else, like right after first step. Just go straight for World 3 because once you beat first step, which is World 1, you'll unlock World 2 and 3. So just beat World 3 if you can. And then if you can't, just farm this level until you can upgrade your Pokemon or like level them up and make them more powerful and get better stones, and then beat World 3 as soon as you possibly can. And then once you beat World 3, you will unlock the Bronze Pot, and with the Bronze Pot, just cook for better Rhyhorn and Geodude and Onyx if you have I can't even think. If you have the ingredients for it, I will show you the Onyx recipe. Yeah, I did just show it on screen, but I'll show you guys here anyways. So it is 1 apricorn, 2 fossils, uh, another fossil or apricorn, which one you can do. This slot would be like apricorn or fossil, so it's your guys' choice. And then a big root. You can use a big root, an icy rock, or a honey. So any one of these 3 recipes you can do. So I will show you. I'm really quick gonna cut through the 3 different recipes you can use on this, just so you guys kind of have a picture of it. So this is the first one. This is the second recipe you can do. And since this is basically the third, but since there is 3 choices for the third slot or the fourth slot, I mean, so like you always have to do 1 apricorn and 2 fossils, but then you can start doing apricorn or fossil for the fourth slot. So it would like it could be like any combination. These are just 3 main ones. So since there isn't 3 for the fourth and fifth slot, I'll just show you this. I'll just show you fossil again. But you can use Big Root, Icy Rock, or Honey. And you do not have to put the ingredients in any specific order when they are in the pot. You just have to include all the recipes you need just in the pot in general, all 5 you need. They don't have to be in any specific order. So right now I'm going to cook just to prove you guys that this is a legitimate recipe for the Onyx. I will show you guys right now in a gold pot. Actually, I'll do gray pot so I can. Actually, no, I'll do bronze so you guys can get an idea of what Onyx you can get. 2 fossils, and then apricorn or fossil, which I'm just gonna go fossil because I have more of them. Then a big root, an icy rock, or a honey. So I'm just gonna go a big root, and then cook that. Finish it up real quick so I can show you guys. Stone Soup a la cube. It's an L size, which means it's large. It doesn't, it's not a guaranteed large every time. And there we go, Onyx, because that's 97% chance. And there we go, it was level 23. That was a pretty high one. These are really good Pokemon for mid to late game because they have good HP and good attack. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys real quick. Level 23 Onyx. You're not guaranteed to get a level 23. It'll be random. I believe it is level 15. It's level 15 or higher. Don't quote me on that if I'm not exactly like correct. I think that's pretty approximate though. So just that's what you should expect for with the bronze pot. Here, I will do another one just to kind of show you guys a demonstration. Okay, there we go. Yep, another stone soup, good. It's another L size. You're almost guaranteed to get an Onix every single time because it's 97% chance. And Onix is such a good Pokemon. Okay, here we go. We get another one. It's also level 20. Yeah, so I think it's between level 15 and 30, so that's what you should expect. And I'm going to go check real quick. I just want to check their bingo bonuses. I'm a little interested. And I can kind of show you guys what bingo bonuses they can possibly have. I probably should have done this on my other account so I didn't have all these Pokemon on the way, but it's fine. So this was the level 23 I got. They have naturally high HP, so they are very tanky. And they have attack of rock type moves, so you would probably want to go for Onix. That's probably the best rock type Pokemon you would want to go for, just attack wise, because they do have like the best move, I would say. Rhyhorn does have a move called Crunch, which does like, I believe 200 something damage. And Onix has Rock Throw. Here, I'll be right back when I get Onix with Rock Throw, and I will kind of show you guys how good Rock Throw is on the beginning stages. Okay, so that actually didn't take long. That took one reroll. As you can see, I had Rock Smash before, and I just got Rock Throw on the first reroll. So I guess it's pretty common, or I just got really lucky. So actually, I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so I'm back, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my screen real quick. So the moves Onix can learn are Rock Throw, Lick, Rock Polish, Stealth Rock, Sandstorm, Iron Tail, Flash Cannon, Rock Smash, Rock Tomb, Roar, and Harden. Harden is very good. The three moves you want to look for, although Harden you don't want to look for till more endgame, because I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. So the chance of you getting a Share Stone from like just naturally farming are very rare from like just normal stages farming. But the first Share Stone you can actually get is if you beat World 9, then you will get a Share Stone. But so you don't really want to focus on a Share Stone till the end of the game, or like a team buffer till the end of the game. So you should wait on Harden until you get that Share Stone from this. Or if you happen to get lucky and get a Share Stone from just farming in general, then you definitely want to go for a uh, like a rock type Pokemon with Harden. But Onix is not the only rock type Pokemon that can get Harden. Rhyhorn can get it. No, not Rhyhorn. Um, Geodude and Onix, I believe, can get it. Okay, so yeah, as I knew, Rhyhorn cannot learn Harden. He can learn Crunch though. Crunch is the only move you want to focus on if you do go for Rhyhorn. Once you get Rhydon, Rhydon can learn Megahorn, but Megahorn is more difficult to get because Rhydon has a bigger move pool. So if you guys don't know, move pool is just like how many moves they have. So the chance of re-rolling one of the moves that you want specifically is pretty rare. So another thing I wanted to show you guys is the like the pie, like the not the pie, but the pie charts on every world. So like if you want to go for rock types, which I highly recommend because those are good for mid to late game because of the health they have and the attack they do. Like Onix with Rock Throw is a good Pokemon. Or Rock Polish. Those are the two top tier moves for Onix that you want to focus on. For Rhyhorn, you want to focus on Crunch if you do get a Rhyhorn. If you get him in the Rhydon, which I highly doubt in the early game, it'll probably be mid to late game that you get a Rhydon. But once you do, focus on Megahorn if you can get it. If not, that's fine, because Crunch is really good too. In another video, I will also focus on the like the badges, I guess you could call them. I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna use Machop as an example. These are the badge slots which I was talking about. Like this is the move, and then these are the slots you want to focus on. You want to focus on 3 of these slots, like 3 available slots with one move, but you don't need that toward the beginning of the game. I would focus on that during like the late game. But this is a video for beginners, so if you're like late game, you may not be a beginner because you already know what you're doing and stuff like that. But if not, then these tips might help you too. So I'm going to focus on like these. So in these beginner levels, the the ones you might want to farm on, this is the first step that you end up going through. Will give you a lot of good resources. So if you do have the DLC, the um, actually no, if you do have the DLC, I'm going to be showing you guys like what decorations to buy for resource making and stuff like that if you don't already know. So I will be making a video on that later today, so be looking out for that one because it will have a lot of more useful tips like this video. I hope they're useful. They were useful for me, like these are the things that helped me along the game. So I just wanted to point them out to you guys if you didn't know, so I could help you guys get through it. So this world is really good for gray, which is fossils and ball mushrooms, and yellow. So this is a good stage that you want to also farm on if you're looking for rock types. So what I would recommend you do is smash out World 3 as fast as you can so you can get a bronze pot. And then even if you beat this world, I would recommend farming on this world to get a bunch of fossils and apricorns. So as I said before, it only takes 9 apricorns and 6 fossils to cook the stone recipe in this, but if you want to go bronze, from gray to bronze, it is a brutal jump. It's 7 ingredients, I should say. So, like if you were to do this, then it would take 30 apricorns and 20 fossils. So what I would recommend you do is if you did get the DLC, use your DLC units like Lapras and not Apricorn, Lapras and Snorlax to get through these first 3 stages. Once you do farm on this stage, and once you get enough apricorns and fossils, then put all of that just into the bronze pot since there's a 97% chance to get an onyx. So I would recommend using those 2 stone recipes. I would recommend if you were to build like a team, you could have 2 onyxes with rock throw, rock polish, those are both good, and then a Geodude. This is a late game team. Like once you get to like the last few worlds, then I recommend having Geodude, but he's probably going to be Golem by the time you get to the end. Because Golem is the #1 Pokemon in the game for HP. So if you have Geodude, well, Golem, with Harden and 3 slots, then you can have 3 Share Stones. But if you only have 1, then that's fine. Just use 1 Share Stone. So he'll give the whole team 25% of the Harden effect, which will make them all take less damage. And then the 2 Onyxes with Rock Throw are the damage dealers. If you guys don't know what Rock Throw looks like, I will give you a bit of a demonstration real fast. Where I just have to find my Onyx with Rock Throw. It was this one, yeah. I will give you a quick demonstration of what Rock Throw does. And I'm gonna put on, actually, I'm gonna see if I have any really bad gems. Yeah, I have some bad gems, so I can kind of show you guys a demonstration of what it would be looking at like early game, even if you had these bad gems, like 100 gems and stuff. So right here, you can see it has nothing in the slots because I doubt anyone is gonna have any of these badges, like early game. So I have a Rock Throw Onyx with 3 slots, and I guess for example I'll just go. Actually, no, I will solo it because it wouldn't be fair if I brought these high level Pokemon in. I'm just going to show you guys the potential. If you guys also want to see like a full max level team of 2 Onyxes with Rock Throw and then a Golem with Harden, I can also show you guys that if you want to see it. I'll probably make a video on it anyways, but just to show you guys a demonstration. So I'm going into the 3rd level right now with an Onyx with Rock Throw. It's going to be pretty slow, but there's no timer, so it doesn't matter how fast you go. So this is kind of what Rock Throw looks like. It's a very good AoE. And he has a lot of HP, which is really good. He has a lot of HP and does a lot of damage. It is like a pretty far attack. Like let's see. I mean, yeah, it's a good distance. So what you should probably do is kind of run away, and then when they're chasing you, here I'll show you guys real quick. Like run away, then let it for a refresh, then when they're chasing you, just use your attack. Well, that missed, but you get the idea. So like as you can see, he's barely lost any health. And there we go, just smashes through it. Well, this is yeah, it's a very good rock throw is definitely probably the best move I'd say you can get on Onyx. Rock Polish has less weight, I believe, but does not do as much damage. So Rock Polish and Rock Throw are pretty even. And Rock Polish is kind of like Thunder. What is it? Yeah, it's just Thunder in general. I will also show you guys a demonstration of that attack right after this one. So I'm gonna go hop over. Actually, no, I'm gonna finish out this run real quick, just so I can show you guys that he can definitely do it. So like right now, a level 23 Onyx with Rock Throw and 3 badge slots, and he is soloing World 3. If you guys don't have a level 23 Onyx because you can only cook in the gray pots, that's fine too. You just have to level them up a bit. The best way to level up Onyx in this game, or just any Pokemon in general, is just cook more Onyxes. So if you need to level up your Onyx, just cook a lot of Onyxes in those gray, like the first pots. Just cook that same stone soup good recipe. And the reason I said good is because that's what rarity it is, like the recipe. And I am getting a lot more resources than you would normally get, like a lot more ingredients. But that is because I have um, the certain statues for it. Not statues, but the ingredient. I guess, yeah, I'll call them ingredient statues for now. So you can get more resources, which I will show you guys again in the video right after this one. It will be like a continued video of this one. This has already been a pretty long video, but that's because there's a lot to explain. So right after I beat Poliwrath here, I'm going to end the video there, and then I will make another video right afterward. Just kind of a continued version. Let's see if I can do this. When Poliwrath is powering up his attack like that, you want to run away. Because his attack is very powerful. A good strategy also is to use your attack and then run away. There we go. Onyx level 23 with Rock Throw. No like amazing gems or anything, just level 100 gems. Just soloed in World 3. Yep, right here. Can solo World 3. So there's proof that Onyx is definitely a Pokemon that you want to go for. Onyx and Geodude I would say are the best you can get. Like early, mid game, even late game. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you did learn something, smash that like button. And I will have a continued version of this in the next video, which I will do right after this one. So they will both be uploaded today, so you guys can get that information as quick as possible and hopefully progress through the game as fast as I did. So as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.